Good morning, students. Today we are going to do quantity trading kitchen QTK light equipments. Previously in the last chapter we have done quantity trading kitchen heavy equipments, and today we will be doing quantity trading kitchen light equipments. The name of the course is BSCH 205-2005 Food Production Operations, and my name is Chef Vikas Singh, and the name of the program is BSc Hotel Management. So in this chapter, we are going to learn the basic light equipments used in bulk kitchen food preparation and what are the uses of each light equipments that is being used. Now, what is the use? Why to learn the light equipments? The basic reason to learn is that as a skill-based program, we should be aware of what are the equipments and what is their role. To get a perfect dish or a perfect product, we need to use a particular dish for a particular purpose. Then only we will come to a desired result. Then we have a potato masher, a very useful product, because many products, we need to mash the potatoes instantly when it's hot. So it's very difficult to do by hand. At that time we require a potato masher that needs to be used, and it's very handy, very easy to handle, and it works very efficiently. Of course, for small portions, not for large quantities. For small portions we are using this. Otherwise we need to use the planetary mixer for mashing and other things. Then it is a decorating bag, or you can also call it a piping bag. Many places they call it a piping bag. So for various types of nozzles are there attached. So various shapes or icings you want on the cakes, then this decorating bags are being used. Then rolling pin. It can be a wooden rolling pin or it can be a fiber rolling pin, generally for cylindrical in shape, and can be made of wood, plastic or fiber. It can be used for rolling of a dough and for pastries, pastry sheets for rolling of for cookies also it can be used. Then we have a sifter or the sieve. Wire mesh strainer or a sifter can be used for sifting of the flours so that there is no lumps in the flour. That can be used. Then we have knives. Various types of knives are there that we have already done in the first year. So just to remember that a French knife or chef knife is around 12 inches to 14 inches in size with the blade and the handle, and it is used multi-purpose. Chef's knife can be used for various functions. Then we have a paring knife that is for cutting of small fruits, and for cutting of veggies, lemon wedges, orange wedges and other things. It can be used small cuts and garnishes. We can use a paring knife, very handy. Then we have a bread knife, also known as a serrated knife, used for slicing of breads, and it never needs sharpening. So that's the best part of this. Then we have a sharpening steel or it's generally for honing of the knife. So when the knife is being used continuously, generally the edges becomes a blunt. So just to hone or straighten the edges after it has been sharpened, we are using this steel, and it is a steel and for honing of the chef's knife. And then we have a can opener. So various types of can opener are there. There can be can opener that is light equipment. There can be a can opener that is installed on the desktop or the tabletop. Can openers are there. There can be electric can opener as well. So there are different types of can opener for opening of the cans basically. These are kitchen shears, if you can see, for cutting of the chicken or other things. It can be used. It's like a scissor, and it is a heavy scissors basically for cutting meat, dough, pizza and fresh herbs. Pizza cutter. So pizza cutter, heavy blade used for cutting pizza and other bar cookies, and it rotates, the blade rotates. So you need to roll the cutter wherever you want it to be cut. Then we have melon baller, are also known as a Parisian scoop. So melon baller, generally when we are serving something that needs a decoration or round balls needs to be taken out from melons or from other potatoes or other vegetables or fruits, generally we are using this melon baller, and also known as a Parisian knife or a Parisian scoop in French. Yes. This is a vegetable peeler, and to remove the outer surface of the fruits and vegetables, and it prevents wastage and loss of nutrients. Then we have a grater for various holes. It has got grater is for grating of cheese, for grating of vegetables, and thin strips or slices can be cut from the grater as well. And it has got various holes, so the food needs to be grated on it to get the desired results. Then we have chopping board or cutting board, it is known as. It can be wooden or it can be fiber, it can be plastic, but generally wooden needs to be avoided because it has got pores and the germs can accumulate there when the food is accumulated, so naturally the germs will come there, so that needs to be avoided. So there are different types of chopping board. If you can see, there is a green, yellow, red, brown, blue. So different color of chopping board or cutting boards are there. So vegetable and fruit is green. Raw poultry and chicken is yellow. Raw meat is red. Raw fish and seafood is blue. Cooked meat is generally it is brown in color, dark brown, or it can be black, it shows here. Then bakery and dairy products can be white. Then we have a cooling rack. Now cooling rack is whenever we are baking something, it needs to be cooled first. Either it is consumed or it is stored. For that there is a rack, and that is known as a cooling rack. Various references that were used for making this presentation was Quantity Food Production Operations and Indian Cuisine by Parvinder S. Bali, Practical Cookery by Thangani Filik, Taste of India by Madhur Jafre, Breads of India, Cookery by Indian Masters, Masala Magic by Sanjeev Kapoor, Professional Chef by Chef Arvind Saraswat. Thank you so much, students. We'll see you next time. All the best.